Okay, I'm back with part 2. This is for black. This is for the black side, not just for the overall all the men. So I told you in the previous video about the war on unattractive men, but I want you to know that it's also going in the black America. See, the unattractive men, the rejected black men, all these groups of black, all these men that are very, 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 very flawed. Some might have small can I put it? Small areas. Some guys are not born with this game. Some guys are not born with all this other swag and whatever. Some guys can't put on muscle because their body, right? So these guys are told to, take the scraps, eat out the trash can, eat half-eaten food, date women on your level. But what they don't tell you is that the top 20%, these top 20% men, black men, will still step on your territory. They don't care. They don't have any, how can I put it? They don't have any morals when it comes to women. They'll throw you under the bus. They'll sleep with your wife. They'll sleep with your girlfriend just to get back at you because you're doing better than them. Give you a scenario. I'm going to link his video on the description if I can. It was a dating coach, a prominent dating coach who made a book called Mode 1 or whatever it is, right? He proceeds to go and say how at one point at a party that he used to mess with this one girl, right? He messed with this one girl and she was trying to get him mad at the fact that she got a new boyfriend. So what he did was go up to her and tell her that he misses her. Well, you can listen to the story. So basically he made the girl give him oral, and after he finished in her mouth, he went back and told the chick to go kiss the man, and she did it. Now, in my mind, I'm like, what the fuck did the dude do to you? Why would you do something like that to the guy? So you protect the girl overall, but you just stepped on the man because you could. This is a guy who people listen to. So obviously they want to be him. So he's making more clones of himself. His name is Roger Allen Curry, and they call him ARC. So he literally finished in the girl's mouth and made the woman kiss the boyfriend that she was with as a way to cuck him. And I'm asking myself, did this guy, I can understand if this was your enemy, but this is a guy you don't know off the street or nothing. So it tells me that he has no morality. And this is what I'm talking about. These snake oil salesmen on YouTube who tell unattractive men that they can get where they at. But they never tell you that they're the masters of this. They'll never give you every single playbook on how they do the things they do. They would just give you enough to make money and then keep you going to them. And they keep selling you this dream that one day you could be like him. He put himself as this moralist dude. And if you go up and down his videos and read his videos, listen to his videos thoroughly, He had one video about him hanging out with his friends, and his friends was admiring two women. So they didn't want to go up to him because they were scared. What this dude did was go up to them, and he ended up sleeping with both of them. This is what I'm talking about right here. What I mean by saying that it's a war on unattractive men at both sides. So you got men like a Roger Allen Curry that does this shit to men that he doesn't know. He doesn't have nothing against, but he throws men under the bus all the time. Sleeping with their girlfriend, sleeping with their wife, and bragging about it. And this is what people want to follow behind. So now he's going to mass produce these type of dudes who don't respect no order. And they don't have no self-control. So now he wants more men to join his books and buy his books and pay attention to him and make him more money. Because he has all the answers to their questions. That's what he's selling to guys. Then you got the other type guys who tells you that they used to be where you at. They just had to self-improve. But then they go around bragging and laughing and smirking about, yeah, it is what it is, man. That's just how it is with these women, man. You either sink or swim in this dating world, man. And then they try to shame you for not having a female, knowing that they can take your female. See, what they don't tell you is if you self-improve, the dude like Roger Allen Curry can still take your girl, can still sleep with your wife. Doesn't matter how many books you read of his, you still not gonna have that type of power like he has. You still not gonna be in that level because you are put together. Some of these guys are natural. See, they want to make the ugly, unattractive man, like I said on the other one, part 1, but this is the black one. They want to make the unattractive men the cleanup men. See, after these guys like ARC and all these other guys who brag about their conquering ways with women, they want you to pick up the pieces after what they did. They want you to marry these women, take care of these women's kids, and be the burden on, take all the burdens that they put on these women. Because you're unattractive. And also, if you become a successful man, you're unattractive, you're kind of corny, you talk white, or you dress bad, and you still was able to find a beautiful woman, they will try to take your woman because they think that if you become above what they have learned, if you are an exception to what they know their whole life, they want to fuck and they want to mess up your life. They want to know that they can still dominate you. Because if you smarter than them and you dress bad, but you found a very attractive girl or okay looking girl, in their mind they gonna say, how this guy get a better looking girl than I ever had? I'm gonna have sex with her. I'm gonna show this dude where he should be at. I'm gonna give him my sloppy seconds. He gonna be kissing the girl. He's gonna be having sex with the girl. He's gonna be having normal sex, but I'm gonna be having special sex with her. I'm gonna be doing stuff that he can't never do. I'm gonna put this nigga in his place without him knowing. That's what they're gonna think. They don't want you to prove them wrong. They want you to respect their rules. They want you to respect their rules that they created. And they are, how can I put it? I can't find a word, but they want you to put the rules that they were under. They want you to follow it by a T, every word. They can't have nobody seep out and do whatever they want to do, because it'll hurt their egos. It'll hurt their egos. It'll hurt their egos that a guy less attractive than them can able to pull a girl without doing the stuff that they did. So they have to sleep with your wife and your girlfriend, and then come online and tell you, hey, buy my book. Hey, you have to self-improve. They want to have you always running behind them because they can't figure out. They don't believe in an exception. They don't believe in a rarity. They don't believe it. They don't believe that somebody can surpass them without doing the things that they have, without having the things that they have. If they were born with all this physical gifts, they can't see the life in them why a guy can be able to pull a female. So that's why a lot of black men are banned from dating other races of women, because their black dudes are moralists. The top 20% of black dudes who get women, they're moralists. They fuck up societies. They fuck up the order. They just like the women. And this is the reason why the women are out of control the way they are, because the 20% will do what they want. They will tell you to go date a 1 or 2 or 3. But they will sleep with that same woman for money. They won't work hard to go get a female on their level. If they couldn't find a girl to have sex with that's fine, they'll go sleep with your wife or your girlfriend who's a 2 or a 1. I call these guys the black guys. These are black moralist men. They don't respect your order. They don't respect anything. They'll put it up there and they'll say, oh, this is how the dating world is. This is how it is. But they want you to be their bagman. They want you to be the guy that's always under them, because they can't figure out, they can't handle if a guy like this dude that I have on my screen, who's Danny Glover, they can't fathom that this man right here can get a beautiful woman without money, without having to have a big member, without having the swag. They can't find the life of them of why this guy is successful with a particular set of women. This is why they tell you, this is why they always tell you straight up, but you don't listen. Why do you have to go to another country to get another woman? They're telling you straight out, just like the women, telling you, you sleep with the women I want you to sleep with. You do what I want you to do, because you're ugly, dude. You are at the bottom of the totem pole. Men who try to go against you of traveling the world, they want you to stay in this arena to fight their fight, to fight their way, to follow the rules that they had to follow. The war on unattractive black men is real, man. It's real. The unattractive black men are sold game online. They're told to buy books. They're told to do all this shit, and they can still get their girlfriends and wives taken from them or slept with by these guys on the top. There isn't no soundproof game. There isn't no perfect game that you can follow to have your wife or your girlfriend not step out on you. Because we all know how undisciplined women really are. And these guys have a monopoly on how to appease these women and how to appease their chaotic nature and their hypergamous nature. See, it's so deep like this that I would say that if an unattractive black man is successful, there's an attractive black man that will coerce a wife to divorce her husband take half his stuff so he can move in the house. He doesn't care about how hard that man worked. He just care about getting that money to that fat, unattractive woman. And then he'll ditch her out there. He'll ditch her after that. These guys are cutthroat. These moralist black men will do a lot to get women. They will take your wife. They will take your girlfriend. They will make your girlfriend do and say things that she shouldn't say. They will make her break up with you. They will make her bring you in a house while this guy comes in your house and play your video games. Or come in a house and steal your money. While you giving her money, she giving it to him. These guys want to keep you under a set of rules where they are the victories, where they are the winners. They are the winners of this rules. They are the rulers of this world that they create in their rule. They are sexual dictators in the dating market in Black America. Same with the women. They are dictators of what they want you to be. And if you don't become them, they're going to shut you out and they're going to talk and shame you. This is why you got a lot of men online telling you don't travel. This is why you got a lot of men out here telling you, wow, you got to go to another country. That's corny. That's whack. That's woo. That's corny. That's fake. That's what? They got a lot of men who tell you that you a simp or you cheap or you this and you that. Because they never want you to be free. They never want you to exceed these dating rules that's been there for a long time. The war on unattractive black men has been going on for years. These guys come online bragging about how many women they slept with that had a boyfriend or a wife. I'm going to put in the description that video that I said with ARC. And I'm going to put another thing in the description where a guy slept with a guy's wife. He's a porn star, right? And he slept with the guy's wife because she hit him up. You can go down his timeline when I give you the link to his Twitter. What he did was something that made me want to make this video. He pulled out and released himself on the ring. On her ring. And this showed me that these guys want this hierarchy. They don't want the smart guys or the guys that can get away with certain things and not be able to be physically fit and be blessed down there. They don't want these guys to win. They don't want them to win because it hurt their egos. Like, I'm going to also give you a link to a female who used to be in the porn industry to tell you how some of these insecurities guys are in the industry, even though they get a lot of females, and even though they get a lot of females, and even though they get a lot of females and they get a lot of sex, they still so damn insecure. They want everything to be for them. They want they're sexual gluttons. They're the black dating market dictators of America. So this war on black men, I'm trying to give you the proof, and I'm trying to show you that all this game and this stuff, stop wasting your money on listening to men who are at a higher level than you, and they're selling you a fairy tale. They're selling you snake oil. Because the fact is, there's always going to be men like them who never going to sell you that game. They're just going to swoop in and take your wife and sleep with your wife. And then you ain't going to be able to get a refund on them books that you paid for. You're not going to be able to get a refund on all that shit you did to get big and bought and bulk and all this other crap. You won't be able to get that back. I'm looking out for a lot of the black men out here who feel that they're trapped in a dating scenario that they can't get out of. The one option that you should always try to do is get a radiance, a radiance around these type of guys where you can know that it's fair. Travel where you know these guys can't go at. Go to places that you know is safe, that these guys can never go. That's the only way to beat these dudes. Don't play their game. Play your game.